ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Spider-Man Reacts. So kind of a funny story about today's video. So, as you all have known, I've taken quite a bit of a hiatus, probably around half a year or so. I've been on a big expedition to figure out the whole VTubing, Ultron connection, and come to find out, there was no connection. I know, big shocker. Tony was behind everything, and called it training. I don't know who puts a superhero through training of, like, making them die of cringe. You know, seems like a very interesting, weird way to train somebody, but that's what he decided to do for me. So, yeah, there was that. But today, though, we are doing a reaction to Shoe-On Head. Now, this does actually relate into the whole VTuber thing, right? Because VTubers, I've come to find out through my scientific mind and research of the internet, apparently VTubers love reacting to Shoe-On Head. So today we're going to be discussing Shoe-On Head's video, as well as discussing kind of what's going on with VTubers because of this whole reaction debacle going on. But without further ado, we are gonna have Shoe-On Head talk to us about kid dating apps. I wish I was kidding. Unfortunately, here we are, and having to deal with this. So, bear with me, guys, because I feel like we're gonna get into some very disturbing things.
Ho ho ho! It is I, a jolly elf from the North Pole, here to do Santa's bidding. Let's see if you are on the nice or naughty list this year, huh?
Well, I am Spider-Man, so obviously I'm on the nice list, right? We all can agree with that. Anyways, back to you, Shu.
Oh, that is a interesting internet history. Naughty list. Hell even. But don't.
Now I just kind of want to know what that was about and what she saw, because I should not be on a naughty list. My search history is normal for the most part. Outside of like some geeky science stuff, it should be very, very clean. So I don't know whose search history she looked up, but clearly not good. Perhaps Epstein's. Probably, definitely Epstein's. Anywho.
Don't you worry, Santa has a special gift for you. Ah yes, here it is. Merry Christmas. Man-made horrors beyond your comprehension.
What the fuck is Whiz? So, honestly, it just kind of sounds like a pissing app. You know, like taking a piss, whizzing. It's like another acronym used for peeing. Oh no, I already know we're in for a horror show.
Now I know what you are probably thinking. A dating app for children? There's gotta be more to that, right? That can't be it. We're not at that level yet.
I hope not.
Right?
It's been compared to Tinder, but for young teens.
Oh my god. I really was hoping that this was a joke. It's not a joke. Oh, you know, being a superhero, sometimes, man, you get driven to want to drink because of shit like this. Oh, bear with me. I think my anger is going to go through the roof by the time this video is over.
Wiz is an app where users as young as 12 years old can swipe.
Hold on, 12 years old? You're telling me 12-year-olds are on a dating app for kids? I'm gonna be sick. I'm actually gonna puke in my mask. This is gonna be a really bad day. Very bad day. Just fucking
Swipe
play.
and meet new friends randomly, and it can be a minefield.
Oh, I
There's
bet.
a lot of like weird people on there. They like to ask for nudes.
The Canadian Centre for Child Protection says it has received more than 180 reports about Wiz in the last year and a half.
So I did a little research and found that
Wow. The Canadian government, for once, has a W in terms of focusing on something, so that's nice. But just why is there a dating app for children? You know what I mean? See, back in the day, when I was a youngin', we didn't have such things. No. You see, back when I was a kid, we were playing things like Clash of Clans and Call of Duty Heroes, which is basically a Clash of Clans knockoff. Well, anyways, that's what we were dealing with, and now there's this. This is clearly a terrible idea, a very, very bad idea, but yet someone greenlit it because someone's a sick fuck. But, you know, I mean, this is just the world we live in, right? Everything's just all messed up and... I gotta deal with this frickin' nonsense.
Wiz is actually a lot worse than people think it is.
Oh,
and it's
boy.
also not the first or the last of its kind. In fact, there are shockingly many dating apps for kids out there, or friendship apps, as they like to call
great.
themselves. So in this video, we are going
Also, they just hide it. They just hide it. They're like, oh, it's a friendship app, guys. Like, it's not dating. It's just a friendship app. You really think we're gonna fucking believe that? You think we're gonna believe that bullshit? These motherfuckers must think that we're really retarded or something. I mean, I can't speak for every person out there. But this is just... I'm sorry. I'm just gonna lose my mind.
going to talk about the rising disturbing trend of these friendship apps. And then we're going to actually look at what is happening inside these friendship apps. I actually posted about this on Twitter the other day and people were like bamboozled that this was actually a real thing.
I follow Shu, and she's so funny. Like, such.
Oh, see what I mean? The VTubers are back. What did I say? I knew it. This is Smugalana. I do know who this is. Tony gave me a file on her. Actually, out of like all VTubers, she's kind of like one of the most based ones from what I hear. I wouldn't know. I'm too busy fighting crime to watch VTuber content. But she is based. So, cool that there's a little crossover here, if you will.
Did you just comment on something and it just blows my mind? Like, how did you find this?
I don't find it. It finds me. There is so much
Fair
insanity
enough.
happening on the news.
I would say the same thing about me with like crime. I don't find the crime finds me, and then I just beat up the thugs and, you know, hand the old lady her purse, because that's what I do.
Every single day. I try to bring you guys the craziest stories, but honestly, it gets hard to keep up. Thankfully, I have an app for that. So before we get into this deep dive, let's quickly give a shout out to today's sponsor.
I'm sorry, Shu, I don't got time for sponsorships, mainly just because, you know, I'm poor and I can't see in this mask. I really need to, like, you know, for a stealth suit, I need to update this shit. Anyways.
Covering the results of Trump's MRI scan they
don't
used
care.
to access all their
Sorry.
do's were on
Alright.
their
There
Badoo
we
app,
go.
sending their who's pictures of their kazoos. Listen, back in my day, we didn't have Tinder for kids,
That's
okay?
what I'm
We had
saying,
wholesome
man.
gangs on Habbo Hotel and Club Penguin. Whatever.
See, this is what I'm trying to say. Back when I was a kid, we didn't have this nonsense of dating apps for kids. No, we had like games and stuff. Where did all this shit come from? Genuinely, who opened up the gates of hell besides like Ghost Rider and whatnot? I'm not gonna go into that's a whole separate can of worms. We'll maybe delve into one day, probably not.
Whatever happened to getting good old-fashioned groomed on Skype? The main
Oh,
friendship
that's
app
fun.
currently making
You guys
headlines right now
hold
is...
on. Do you guys remember Kick at all? Does anybody remember Kick? Like, that was, like, back in my day, that was kind of where all the, like, the weird, creepy, you know, like, pedophiles and stuff would hang out on, would be Kick. Just a little history note for you guys.
Wiz. Wiz, the Tinder for Kids app, exposes kids to predators.
That's
Congress must act. Congress? Half of Congress is...
dude, half of Congress is probably on the Epstein list, and I guarantee that's what she's probably gonna say. But it's true. How would they act to go against their own kind? It would be like Tombstone going against Kingpin. I mean, that's happened like a few times because they were in like a gang war, but you get the point, right? Like, if you're working with them, why would you go against them?
Probably on this f***ing app. You expect me to believe the government currently protecting Jeffrey Epstein is going to do something about the Jeffrey Epstein app? New York City teens told the Post that Wiz, which is available to users 13 and older, is similar to a dating app in the way you swipe through profiles, and that some underage users are relying on it to arrange hookups with strangers, including adults. It's like Tinder for kids, a 16-year-old high school senior from Manhattan told the Post. Like, literally, when you think of Tinder, that's what it is.
Tinder is, from what I hear, a hellscape on the internet. That people are on trying to find love, and instead they just find disappointment and sadness. Luckily, with MJ, I never had to worry about Tinder. But I can't say the same for some people I know, so I'm sorry for you guys. Tinder's awful.
To hook up or, like, date. Many of the profile photos are thirst traps, with girls in sports bras and boys posting shirtless selfies. It's marketed as a wholesome app when it's actually not a wholesome app. There have already been multiple arrests across the country of adult predators sexually assaulting teens they met on the app. In Washington, a 23-year-old man was charged with rape earlier this year after meeting up with a 12-year-old girl on Wiz. The victim told police he claimed to be 15. A 19-year-old Marine in Hawaii was charged with sexually assaulting an 11-year-old girl he met on the app. And a 27-year-old Chicago man is facing charges for sexually assaulting several teenage girls he met on Wiz while also pretending to be a teen. In 2024, Florida's Department of Law Enforcement arrested a 20-year-old man for using a computer to solicit a minor, after investigation revealed he was speaking to a 14-year-old girl on Wiz while purporting to be 16. Okay, so not only—
Who would have guessed that creating an app where there's children, that some predators would go on there and try to, of course, you know, do evil, disgusting shit? Who would have guessed that that would be a thing? Oh, wait. They know. They just don't care. Crazy how that works. Sorry, guys. I got a beard now, and it's itchy. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, no, see, this is ridiculous. Like, you see, I go out at night and I beat up criminals. Normally, this kind of stuff is stuff that, like, gets dealt with by the police, but I got a friend, Matt Murdoch. Oh, shit. Daredevil. He has taken out a few of these kinds of guys before. Disregard what I said prior about the name of said individual. I was lying. Haha, I'm just kidding, guys.
Only like 20-something-year-old adults were pretending to be younger, but younger people were pretending to be older. How the f*** is there no age verification on this app? At Wiz, the safety and well-being of our teen users is our highest priority.
That's bullshit. That is 100. You're telling me with all these stories that, oh yeah, we care about the kids. No, you don't. You're a bunch of liars, and fuck you.
Oh, that's good to hear. Wiz uses sophisticated AI safety algorithms for age verification.
Sophisticated AI. Anytime I hear AI, I think of Ultron. Okay, Tony, I see what you're doing here. There is... Okay, I could see Ultron playing some kind of role here. Although the training he had me doing before for this is just so fucking stupid. He gave, like, okay, I built this stealth suit. He put a few little doohickeys in this thing for me. But, yeah. I don't want an AI in this thing. You know, it wouldn't be very good. Probably take over my suit and cripple me or something. You know, because AI is totally gonna never do anything bad at all.
You what? You're relying on AI for the safety of children on your website? May I remind you, we are still in the very early stages of AI. It's nowhere near where it has to be to handle important things like this, to handle verifying people's ages on a dating website for minors. What the f?
Really, Wiz is designed to connect kids with strangers, and furthermore, they allow both kids or both teens and adults onto the app. And they claim that they separate the kids from the adults by robust age verification tools. But I personally have tested those tools, and 3 times, every single time I tested them, I was able to create an account as a 16-year-old, and I was put into a category where I was encouraged to date 15 to 17-year-olds.
Like, tell me.
And she is clearly not, like, 15 years old. So, there you guys go. Wow. AI age verification doesn't work. Who would have guessed?
Why I saw a 20-something-year-old say they were 16 and easily get into Wiz.
Verify your age. To make sure you connect with people your age, we need to verify yours. Age verified. That didn't take...
Or this 20-something-year-old that said they were 15.
Age verification. Age verified, 分手上. What is that?
What's at stake here is that adults, particularly adult men, can pose as 15-year-old boys and hook up with teenage girls or teenage boys for that matter. It's as simple as that. Stephen Balcom, founder of the Family Online Safety Institute, told the Post. Stephen Balcom was able to sign up for Wiz as a teen. Oh wow, he must look pretty young. Oh.
Oh jeez, I'm cranky. That's bad. that is, like, really embarrassing. You're trying to say AI can keep, like, old farts from getting on these apps to talk to kids, and this is the kind of shit it allows in? Bro, I could probably take a picture and get in with my mask on, and nobody would, like, they wouldn't bat an eye. Like, yeah, you look like a young 15-year-old lad, and totally not some guy who's in the rafters, like, crawling around on walls and stuff. Like, it's crazy. It's so crazy.
Oh no. It's honestly just incredible to me that this idea was pitched to people like Tinder for kids, and nobody in that boardroom immediately got up and punched that guy in the head. This idea should have never been spoken into the world. This is a curse upon our lands. The CEO should be trapped inside of a crystal for 1,000 years.
Agreed.
So who are the geniuses behind Wiz? Let's take a look. Oh, it's just a bunch of nerds. I don't know what I was expecting, honestly. Okay, so the CEO, Thomas Don...
Burger.
Can I say that? Now I know what you're thinking, and yes.
Dunburger.
Yes, he is. French. It's always the French behind this shit. Cutie is now this. It's seriously time we start asking the French question. Believe it or not, this is not the first time Wiz has been under fire. Last year, Apple actually had to remove it from the App Store because of sextortion controversy.
The failure on multitude of levels here is absolutely astonishing to me. So astonishing. This is honestly worse than S.H.I.E.L.D. getting taken over by Hydra, because you could at least say with Hydra, it took like, 50 to 60 years. This shit takes like 2 seconds. Oh my gosh, if you, I just feel so gross right now. I feel so gross. This is just, I'm trying to make it through the video. I really am trying to make it through this video without, like, dying, but it's pretty hard, man. It's pretty tall order.
Jeez. Apple removed the app Tuesday after the National Center of Sexual Exploitation contacted the company with concerns about the alleged use of Wiz in extortion scams. Extortion is an increasingly common online crime in which people are enticed to send sexually explicit photos.
Of course they
Once
are.
the photos are sent, the receiver of the images threatens to share them online or with family or friends unless the victim sends money. John Sheehan, senior vice president—
Wait a minute, that just sounds like holding someone ransom. Pretty much, is what that sounds like.
of the Exploited Children Division and International Engagement for the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, said his organization has received more than 100 reports from members of the public about minors allegedly extorted on Wiz this year, putting the app behind only Snapchat and Instagram for such reports. So because there was extortion allegedly from Wiz, they had to shut it down. And this is the public statement Wiz came out with. Are you ready for this? Hey there, just wanted to drop in with a quick heads up. Wiz is currently taking a break from the app stores due to a technical hiccup. We're working super hard to get everything sorted out and back to normal ASAP. Here's the deal. If you uninstall Wiz during this time, you won't be able to re-download it until we're back up and running in the App Store. So we recommend hanging tight. We're really sorry for any inconvenience this may cause. We appreciate your patience and support. Stay tuned for the update, and in the meantime, keep enjoying Wiz. Thanks for being part of our Wiz family. Oopsie poopsie, we do will f you wucky. And when they were allowed back on the App Store, this was their announcement. Imagine, if you will, getting banned off the App Store because of controversies surrounding extortion of minors, and then being like, we're back, bitches!
There is only enough cringe. There is only enough disgusting things that a hero, even such as myself, can handle. Because this shit is fucked up, my guys. Okay, listen. Okay, I need you guys to come like really close, okay? I'm picking the microphone up. That's how you know this is big, okay? Listen to me. This shit is fucking disgusting. I'm not talking about Shu, by the way. The fact that these people don't even take this shit seriously is what is fucked up about it. And I'm not gonna watch this whole video, right? I just I can't do it. I can't do it. But let's talk about the other rich part of this whole fucking thing. Smugalana, the VTuber that was featured in Shu's earlier portion of this video. I can't see, so hold on. Let me get right up to my computer here to figure out what tab I'm trying to click on, because I'm blind as a fucking bat right now. Oh my gosh, dude, this is fucking terrible. I can't even see my cursor. Oh, I can't see my cursor, guys. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Okay, hold on. I got it. Okay. So, Shu put this out, but basically Smugalana did a reaction to this video. And it was basically taken down because it went against YouTube's guidelines, which is some bullshit. You're telling me VTubers covering the whole shoe on head thing goes against your fucking TOS and shit? Clearly AI had to have like been the monitor on this, or the moderator. But it's fucking disgusting to me that YouTube goes after creators for talking about this serious issue, saying it goes against their guidelines, protecting the pedophiles essentially. Fucking gross, okay? Like, that's just so fucking messed up. Who knows, maybe this video won't get out to many people. But this needs to have attention brought to it, because this is a big issue. It's not just Wiz, as Shu said in her video. There's like hundreds of apps out there like this, like friendship apps, where kids basically go online and talk to strangers. At the end of the day, guys, all that I have to say is, number one, go support this video from Shu on Head, and if you can't find it, you might have to like go into like your settings and look at like the restricted mode or whatever, and go support Smugalana and other VTubers, and people just reacting to it in general, because this kind of shit needs to be brought to light, especially with the whole Jeffrey Epstein bullshit going on. People need to be held accountable, and this kind of stuff needs to get out to the public. So that's why I was covering this ultimately. Of course, you know, Tony was telling me to do it because, I mean, it is some serious shit. But ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have for you guys on this reaction and kind of just everything about this. I'll be sure to put Smugalana's channel link in the description, as well as the Shoe on Head video and channel links in the description as well. So please go check them out and support them. But till the next one, this is your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man signing out.